family, welcome and welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Susanna and welcome back to today's video. Kindly, I hope you guys are doing well and you are very healthy. Welcome back to another video. And in today's video, actually, I'm going to be sharing with you the traditional way to heal the umbilical cord of the baby. So somebody asked me that, what about in tradition? Can the traditional way, can the umbilical cord get healed using traditional way or things like that? So I actually, I don't know why people don't watch some of my videos. I actually posted a video present about how to heal the umbilical cord, the baby's umbilical cord. So I prefer you go and watch also that video, but still I'm going to tell you in today's video, right? So if you haven't yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, or you just come across my channel, it is your first time here, kindly don't pass without subscribing. Subscribe, share, like and comment. Just 5 seconds of your time, you are already joined the family. So let me tell you guys, let's assume this is your baby. Okay, my son is actually awake, but he cannot accept me. I cannot hold him like this. So let's assume this is your baby. All right. So always, you know where the umbilical cord is. Umbilical cord is somewhere here. You understand? You can see that. All right. So that time when you're back from the hospital, like you've just given birth, you are actually not allowed. You are not recommended to carry the baby like this when the umbilical cord is not yet healed. Okay, so you are recommended to carry the baby like this. Hold the baby's neck like this, and one finger on the head of the baby at least, yeah, to support the baby's head not to be that bouncing, because at that time the neck is not yet stable. Okay, so back to the topic. The traditional way of healing the umbilical cord is saliva. Like I also talked in the other video, in tradition they don't actually use this surgical spirits, these powders, this what, it is just only saliva. Your saliva, spit your saliva. This is your baby's umbilical cord. What you do, you're done with bathing the baby is very clean, and you have dressed the baby before wrapping the baby in that overall. So what you're going to do is spit your saliva, your saliva on the baby's umbilical cord, just like that, and then wrap the baby on the overall. Yeah, in just 2 to 3 days, that umbilical cord will be healed completely, with no any complications, with no any infections, with no what. You know the reason why you find that some babies actually get infections, the umbilical cords, in their umbilical cord, is because of these surgical spirits. It's because of these powders that we normally use. You understand? So what I can recommend you as me, because for me I have used it and I'm going to be repeating it for you guys, is the saliva. Don't spit, not the saliva of anybody, of the father, of the auntie, of who. Your saliva as a mother. That is the traditional way to heal the baby's umbilical cord. Trust me, if you try this, if you're an expectant mom and you try this, when you give birth, you will thank me later. And then another way of traditional way of healing it, the umbilical cord, is warm water. You see that warm water. I remember my mom in a village sometime back when my firstborn gave birth. So our mom was the one taking care of the baby. I think even in 2 days that umbilical cord was just gone. Okay, it has already healed. Okay, it has cut, and then you know that just that day is that when the umbilical cord is cut that day, then the next day when you wake up you find it's not there. Then what you're going to do is repeat again the saliva. Repeat that day you've washed the baby, and then what you're going to do is to repeat to spit your saliva on the baby's umbilical cord again for that day, and then in the 4th day the baby is held. By 1 week or 2 weeks, when you're going to the hospital, the umbilical cord of the baby is completely healed. Another thing what I used to see my mom using is warm water and salt. You see, you warm water and put some little salt in it, and then you're going to get a piece of a cloth, a clean one, then dip in it, squeeze it, and then clean the baby's umbilical cord. Those are the traditional ways of healing the umbilical cord very fast at home. Don't use the surgical spirit. Don't. Surgical spirits actually are chemicals. I will repeat this again. It's a chemical, you know. It burns the skin of the baby. That's why you find that the umbilical cord has already started bringing out, has already started bringing out the pus. And remember, when it brings out the pus, that is already infection in the umbilical cord, which is really bad. Okay, you know, I can also tell you something. If you're first time mom and you're just back from the hospital, I would recommend you actually to be washing your baby daily. Don't miss to wash your baby, unless maybe it is raining. That is what I can tell you. Maybe when it is raining, you cannot wash the baby until maybe, let's say, every rain and things like that. But if that rain rains at night, then in the morning you will wash the baby. That is what I can recommend you. I recommend you to be washing your baby for the first weeks when you're back from the hospital, so that the baby can get used to that water, so that even if you miss that day washing the baby will actually the next day not cry, like will not fear to bathe. Okay, so on the first week when you're back from the hospital, you have to be washing the baby daily, or even you wash the baby in the morning and also in the evening when it's time for bed. Okay, so that you see, that's why I said in just 2 days that umbilical cord will be healed. Because if you wash your baby in the morning and also in the evening, repeating that system of spitting your saliva on it, just a drop of your saliva on the umbilical cord, then in 2 days, 3 days, boom, it will be cut off. Yeah, so that is how it is. And then also the last way I used to see my mom doing is on our last born, there is a traditional medicine. Okay, it is leaves, green leaves. It's like greens. Okay, they go and get it and then come and they pound it on that pounding whatever, I don't know how it is called it, or even sometimes they can put it in the saucepan, or even they chop it with a knife, chop it until it is very small into small pieces, and then they put it in a saucepan with water. They boil it a little bit, and then they squeeze that water off those leaves, and then they use it to clean that umbilical cord. But of course, these days nobody goes on those medicines. Here in town, we don't know those medicines, and even they are not here in town. And we are not living with our moms in town here. Our moms live in the village. We live in town. So the best way is your saliva and warm water and salt. Warm it, and you will thank me one day. If you try this, because I am telling you out of my experience, that is what I did for my son, and my son is here, big boy now. So that is what I did. So try it and you thank me later, and you come back and comment and say, Susanna, I tried it and it worked for my baby. So that is all for today's video. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you're going to learn something, and I hope you're going to try it, and I hope it's going to work out for you. Okay, so thank you so much for listening, and I will see you on my next video. Bye bye.